name is Anthony Rodgers. My PDGA number is 97727, and I'm RPM ambassador here in New Zealand. I'm joining you today to do an in the bag from Nelson. And yeah, let's go through the bag. Absolutely loving the new Tahi Nui. Just awesome quality bag from RPM. So I'll take you over just sort of the qualities of the bag itself just to start out with. Nice and large, extendable pockets here for really everything you'd ever need, whether it's extra discs or you want to bring a jacket or something else in. Plenty of space, 2 water bottle pockets. I guess we'll get right into the discs. I guess we'll start off with putters. First off, finally making a switch to an all RPM bag. The hardest thing for me was definitely the putters, leaving my judges behind, but really can't recommend more the Gatekeeper. I've got a first run Strata and Magma mediums. Really enjoy the baseline plastic just for having that little bit of extra tack and good feel in the hand, and that little bit of extra grab for my spin putt in the basket. As far as throwing putter is concerned, got a few. This one's been in the bag for quite a few years. Shout out to Kyle from Wanaka and Dow Discs. This was one of his first dies actually given to me. Yeah, no, just absolutely love this. More often than not, shorter or downwind shots. Not as stable as it was right when it came out, but really enjoy this run of Ruru. And this is sort of a one-of-one disc. Shout out to Simon Feasy and Woody at RPM for hooking me up. This was sort of a precursor to the Gatekeeper when it came out. I actually remember hearing the story that Mark DeKeeve was actually whittling away, trying to get this just right as far as the plate's concerned. So just an absolutely beautiful disc. Love that as an overstable thrower. And Tui just has come into the bag this year. Really enjoying, again, using this for tailwind shots. I can get it up to about 70 meters pretty much on a rope. This is an awesome stamp I got an opportunity to do quite a few years back when COVID just finished. Did this stamp with Manny Trujillo out of the States, and just think it's absolutely awesome. So just really enjoy throwing this too. Into the overstable category, a bag, a couple different Kias. This is one of my favorites. Really overstable run, pretty much exclusively used for forehands, but fantastic again, anywhere from that 30 to 70, 80 meters. Just a great overstable flight. This is one of my favorite discs of all time. Shout out to PDGA number 8505, Bob Gentle, one of the coolest players in all of New Zealand, or players that I've ever played with. So this was a commemoration disc to him back in 2018 for making the Hall of Fame. So shout out Bob, and really enjoy the softness of this run as well. Overstable mids, I throw a few different Katuku. This is my medium stability or straight to stable. This is a Dankhouse die that Woody actually bought back from the States just because he thought they were so beautiful. So had sent them there, and once they got dyed, he bought a few back, and so I actually purchased this from him quite a few years back, and just absolutely love this run. One that's just come about this last year, Drew Gibson made his way over to the shores just last year. Got a chance to spend some time with Drew. Really think it's awesome that he's joined the team a bit and started bagging a Glow Katuku. Absolutely a great run. RPM is really known for their glow plastic, and more often than not, the glow plastic tends to have quite a bit more stability, and so really enjoy this for my overstable flex shots, or if I want to ante through a gap and make sure it comes back out. So really enjoy that run. And then on to Stratakatuku. So I used to throw like a Rock 3 or a Truth for quite a few years. So this really mimics those flights, just straight to stable. Let it out, even a little bit of hyzer to have it pop up, and just really enjoy the hand feel on these. Just nice and tacky, and having that little bit of extra tack on it. And I've always been a huge fan. One of my favorite discs that RPM's made of all time is the P-Waka Waka. With the P-Wak, I usually have a couple different P-Waks in the bag. So this is a newer platinum run, 180 grams. Just really enjoy this atomic plastic. Great hand feel, and again, can let it out, a little bit of hyzer, have it pop up and ride flat the entire way. And then one of my home courses from where I'm from in Denver, Colorado. Shout out to Dan Hart at Bear Mountain. Really enjoy always having a Bear Mountain disc in the bag. I've bagged this P-Wak for quite a few years. Quite a bit more understable these days, and this is allowing me to get that left to right flat flight. And so really enjoying having a understable P-Wak in the bag. On to fairway drivers. One of the discs that I'm still getting used to as far as the bag is concerned. I've bagged quite a few different kinds of fairways over the years. Really enjoy my prototype Huia. This was a run of plastic that was just a little bit more tacky than a normal atomic. And yeah, I just love the amount of tack on it. Again, can let it out flat and just ride flat for that 80 to 100 meters. Really enjoyed that. And then overstable run of the Huia. This was from the 2021 Taupo Classic. Probably the most overstable run of Huia that's ever come out. But again, I can trust this on a forehand like you would a Firebird or a Felon, and always knowing it's going to come back. So really enjoy almost exclusively throwing this either for spike hyzers or forehand. So enjoy that run of Huia. One of my all-time favorite discs of RPMs as well has been the Peka Peka, and so I run at least three of these in the bag at all times as well. Most overstable being this lime green run. This lime green run is a lot like the mint Peka Pekas for everybody who's heard about the mint Peka Pekas. And so yeah, really enjoy this first run. Absolutely a bit more stable than the Neg 3-1, but can hold on to quite a bit more torque and can use it for max distance ante shots and or just beautiful hyzer flips. Kicked out a sword in my bag that I had been bagging for quite a few years, and just absolutely love this run of Peka Peka. And then the most straight one in the bag would be my Barrett White. So really enjoyed this run as well. I got an opportunity to go into the RPM HQ and have a squiz at all the discs that were coming out, and have always loved throwing this Barrett White version. And again, she's an absolute legend. So 2-time world champ, 5-time USW DGC champion. So an amazing ambassador for our game, Barrett is. So really love having this in the bag as well. And then an understable version of, so again, another first run Peka Peka in the Cosmic Plastic. Really love the way these beat in. So again, come out nice and stable to overstable to start, but this has definitely gotten quite a bit more flip as I've bagged it over the years. Got a few aces on it as well, so always nice to get a chance to throw a disc that you've aced with before. Not a fan of putting those up on the wall. I'd rather throw a disc that I know that I've thrown in before. So, but really enjoy the grip on these. So, onto the Kahoos. So same thing. Tend to have 2 or 3 Kahoos in the bag. We'll start with the most overstable. This is a Kahoo OS. Just an amazing run of Kahoo, in which just is absolutely overstable. Again, I can trust this with max distance forehands or anti-flex shots, and just absolutely wonderful swirls on that disc. Just absolutely beautiful. So I really enjoy bagging that. Straight to stable version. Again, a beautiful version of the swirls. This was pre-date stamped as well. Just a great old version of the Kahoo that I love bagging. And then onto the Kahoo XG. Kahoo XGs have really added an extra 20-30 meters to the bag this year. As you get them, still have quite a bit more stability left in them, and so you can let them go on flat, let them walk a bit and come back out. And yeah, just the Kahoo XG can't speak highly enough about it. Just quite a bit of glide on them, and again, XG being for extra glide, just stunning. This purple run's been one of my favorite runs as well. So, new discs to the bag this year. Really enjoying the Tahi Nui. Tahi Nui's numbers are 10502. A lot like a Thunderbird, which was a disc that I bagged for quite a few years. Just a great control driver. Again, let it go on flat, a little bit of hyzer even, and it'll pop up, ride flat, won't walk at all, and then a nice dependable fade at the end. So really enjoying bagging a Tahi Nui. I'm sure once summer comes around, I'll have one in Cosmic and Atomic as well, but really enjoying these. And into the Qataris. So bag a couple different Qataris. Really loving the Flippy 821 run. I've got a few of these that I cycle through as they begin getting quite a bit more flippy. There was a retool done like I said, a few years back, and trying to get a little bit extra glide out of the Qatari. So this is a 171 that is just a great max distance disc. Again, let it go on a little bit of hyzer, let it pop up, and just getting great glide out of those, but yet still very dependable in the headwind. And then an overstable version of a little bit more tacky Atomic, and really enjoying this version of the Qatari as well. Again, can trust it on an anti-flex forehand and knowing it's going to come out every time. And that's all the discs. I usually have a couple minis in the bag as well. I always love carrying my 20-year Paradise mini. This was one of the coolest ideas that NZDG and the group from Wanaka has ever done with the Paradise plates. I really enjoyed having those. You got your name and as it's done in Paradise, your spirit animal on there, so really enjoy having that. And then you can barely see it anymore, but this is another Bear Mountain mini. Again, shout out to Dan Hart, Bear Mountain. Again, every time I put this down, I get a smile on my face thinking about where I come from as well. And yeah, we'll just go through a couple of things I got in the bag. Always have a few snacks, so I'm always a big fan of beef jerky. Usually got a few muesli bars in the bag as well. Definitely always have a pen on hand for scorecards, and then a bit of tape just in case we've got any injuries on the course, and rangefinder. Definitely finding using a rangefinder is helping dial in the range this year. And then again, I've had some shoulder injuries this last year, and especially since I've started coaching, we're really using bands quite a bit. So enjoying the bands. And yeah, that's just a look at my RPM bag. We'll go through one last gem I've got saved up as well. Doesn't really come out very often, just because this is one of only a few discs that are left kicking about, but the old Kiwi S, for those who know what those were, with the Tiny Fa stamp on it. But yeah, it is a genuine Kiwi S, and probably one of the most beautiful flying RPM discs ever made. Shame that the mold doesn't exist anymore, but really enjoy having that one. And yeah, that's my in the bag. Thank you very much. I appreciate you joining us, and shout out to RPM Discs for everything you do. Jackson and Woody and Simon, thank you very much for continuing to believe in an old bloke like myself. And I just enjoy sharing the game with everybody. And also want to shout out my sponsor, Moss Discs, out of Denver, Colorado. If you're ever looking for any apparel needs or what have you, if you're putting on a tournament and looking to make some shirts and/or they've got everything you need as far as that's concerned. So shout out to Chris Moss and Moss Discs out of Denver, Colorado, and yeah, thank you very much.